For the first time ever, the United States will host the United Nations Civil Society Conference outside of New York City. It's in Salt Lake City, here at the Salt Palace, and Utah Valley University had a key voice in bringing the UN to Utah.
I get to be here in New York City with my favorite school, with my coworkers, and it's been awesome.
These UVU students love New York.
I want to be a part of it. New York, New York.
But for this trip, their part was presenting data and research to the United Nations.
What it means for me to have this opportunity to be here at the United Nations is it's really the engaged learning experience that UVU promises.
The research from the mountainous region of UVU looked at mountainous regions throughout the world, specifically ways to empower women and girls who live there.
It was so inspiring to see my fellow students go up and do research that they've done and present it, and be able to show other people in our world and our community how UVU is pushing the needle and making a difference.
In late 2017, the United Nations Department of Public Information officially granted UVU affiliate member status. UVU is the only institution of higher learning in Utah with that status, and it gives students opportunities to interact with UN officials and to see how initiatives unfold on a global scale.
If I were 17 or 18, I was looking for an academic institution, I would select Utah Valley University besides any other ones just because of the UN model that we're carrying.
But UVU didn't stop with that status. UVU went to work to bring a UN Civil Society Conference to the Beehive State.
UVU was the first major stakeholder to come on board, help us really with the nuts and bolts of planning and reaching out to stakeholders in Salt Lake City and across the state.
We are extremely in debt to UVU and Baldomero because the work that is going on right now is due to the hard work that UVU has put and what Baldomero has seen.
Following the conference, a formal outcome document will be released.
This is a very special document that everybody who takes part in the conference has a chance to shape. So it's not one of those things where everything is decided in advance, and hopefully it will not fall prey to the sort of wooden language of bureaucracy, but really be almost a living document that we can work on together.
So even back in the Big Apple, the UVU students might hear this on the street.
It's up to you, New York, New York.
But they're learning that making the most of experiences like this one is up to them.
We are presenting research, we are representing UVU, and we're putting ourselves out into the community and out to the world with the knowledge that UVU has given us.
The theme of the conference is building inclusive and sustainable cities and communities. More than 8,000 people have registered to attend, and nearly 45% of those are youth. In Salt Lake City, Stace Hall, Utah Valley University.